because it's moving. Is it supposed to be moving? What? Ah, it's good to be above ground again. I feel like I was down there for ages. Fresh air, come to me. Say, does anybody notice anything strange? The Grand Gate, it's open. What? But it's been sealed for years. Why did it suddenly open now? I'm gonna go check it out. Indeed, this is most curious. Just the south of the Grand Stairway in the Obsidian Ward, but lucky them gates don't open. Why? What do you mean it's done opened? Aw, oh, Slurpuff Tails. Now I gotta find a new house. What is this? It's the Grand Stairway. It kinda got a little wrapped up by Team Meteor. No, I mean where? I don't... are you quite alright? I'm confused. Where are we? Reborn City. This is North Obsidian Ward. Haven't you been here before? This isn't the city. Oh my god, he's out of time. He's out of time. Where's the center? Where are the cabins important to the lake? It's brown? You must be new here. I'm not. I lived in Reborn City my whole life. But this isn't the Reborn City yet, I know. This place is disgusting. Nothing like the quiet city I grew up in. I think someone's gone a little Looney Tone. On the contrary, I have somewhat a different theory. Adrian, the last time you saw the city, the lake was more probably colored, is that right? Yes, it was perfect brilliant blue. That's why we named it Azurine. Tell me what else you remember. Let's see, there were lots of grass and trees all over. The waterfall, the Celestine Cascade, fell down into a river that ran through the city. At the corner of the lake, there's a beautiful little port in my gym. Oh goodness, what if something happened to my gym? I've got to go there. Oh, that's the old pro gym, huh? I believe it will not be best to leave Sam alone right now. She said that Sir Jim was at the port. Wait, she's a gym leader? You finally figured it out. Of course, I knew it all along. That must be in the Core Ward gym. Indeed, let's go. So this is Old Blaze belonged to Adrian, huh? Ah, this is gonna be difficult. Now accepting bets of if C goes off the deep end. He probably will. Yeah. This is a joke, right? No. Too elaborate to be a joke. I must be dreaming. Were it is but a dream, it would be all the easier. Alas, it is not. I feel sick. Steel your nerves for a moment and answer me this. By your reaction, I can assume that you were not expecting to find this building in such a condition. Is that correct? When I left this morning, it was perfectly fine, and none of this was like this at all. The whole city, as I thought. And allow me to tell you what I know about this gym. Around a decade ago, when the city was repopulated, AIM, leading the restoration project, designated several buildings to remain untouched. In general, these were the historical artifacts that had left from long ago, or other places of significance. This gym was one such building. After the city was restored from the blackouts and the earthquakes, it was not touched at all. As you can see, it fell into disrepair. Perhaps she believed that its original owner would come to attend to it. That would be you, correct? Blackouts? Earthquakes? This is all unheard of to you, yes? I'm really confused. Understandably. Then allow me to clarify one other thing. A moment ago you said this morning that this gym was normal to you. Earlier you said you arrived at the ruin around an hour before us. Is that right? Yeah? I see. Then based on your description of this city and your testimony of what happened, I believe there's only one conclusion that can be reached. You've been frozen in time for more than a decade. Nani? When you fell down into the ruin, as you said, how did you get there? Well, I was checking something in the mechanical hall behind the grand gates. Someone reported they had seen some kind of light shining through the floor, so I dismantled part of it and crawled down there. But when I lost my footing, I fell on the ground. Following a natural tunnel, I eventually came to that place. When you say you were in the Grand Gates, does that mean you accessed them as normal from the Grand Stairway? Yes. Why? And then that confirms it. The gates have been inoperational for years. More than a decade ago, they suddenly ceased to function. I don't remember anything like that. Of course not. You were inside the ruin the entire time. In fact, perhaps you were the cause of their malfunction. Does that make any sense? I base that on only one logical deduction. The gates did not function while C was inside. As soon as C left, they began working again. Although the method behind how that works is unclear, that is the only explanation we have. It seemed like the light shining in the hall was coming from something underground. I had thought when I found it, it was the ruin. Perhaps the ruin and the gates become connected somehow. But that still doesn't explain how the time thing worked. If we are to believe what L told us about the thing, that being the site of Arceus' birth, there's no telling what kind of energy afflicts that place. It's possible that the energy of the meteor concealed inside the ruin warped the flow of time. Then shouldn't you all have been stuck with me too? A valid concern. However, we had something you did not. That's the keys. The ruby ring and the amethyst pendant. Perhaps their presence and the energy they bear connected to the ruin and was enough to unlock you from the spell of frozen time. So I was underground for more than 10 years until you found me, and I had no idea. To me it just seemed like an hour. Way to go, Rip Van Winkle. That's a bad feeling. What are you gonna do now? Well, I can't leave this place like this. You gotta try and fix your gym all by yourself. You've got your work cut out for you. No, not the gym. I mean the whole city. You intend to fix the whole city? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is there someone in charge that I can speak to? Well, Amy's usually around the Grand Hall. And the Grand Hall is a new construction. She will not know it. It's a large building. You probably passed it on your way to here. Around what you referred to as previously being a river. Oh, that. Got it. Thanks. For everything. Getting me out of there. And that is. I had no idea. Good luck fixing the whole city. Maybe you'll want to stop time again to do that. It's not like it'll happen immediately, but yeah, maybe I will. See you around. Oh, that turned out to be an audio. Yep, and this will make a nice juicy news story too. And for that, carnivore, I'll be needing you. These two still have gym battles to do after all. Oh, that's how it is. I'll be waiting back at the castle. Indeed, I'll see you shortly. Hey WevHez, do you want to walk with us back to the castle, or do you have other things to do first? Let's go to the castle. Alright, let's go together. Okay, so it's a psychic gym, and psychics are weak against dark types. I have a dark type here, I have a dark type here, I got 2 dark types, and a bug type. I should be fine. Yeah, if all else fails, I can always use Gardevoir as well. Gardevoir, you're back! But of course, my dear. Oh, how I've missed you. Now, don't you go off disappearing like that again, please. Pish posh, what's a girl without a little excitement in her life, hmm? Besides, I had my Gallade in shining armor come all the way down to rescue me. There was hardly much rescuing involved, but indeed, the perceived crisis has been averted. Oh, Master, you are so wonderful. I am pleased to be in service to you. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I am but a humble Gallade. Speaking of which, why do you keep changing all these silly hats? You wound me. There's nothing silly about them. But to answer your question, why not? I simply choose the right hat for the right job. Isn't that sensible? I'm afraid the peasantry knows nothing of my master's divine taste for fashion. I find them most amusing. Don't you think so? Yes, well, speaking of non-sequitur transitions, I have somebody to introduce you all. If you would be so kind as to stand aside WevHez. Please enter. That's... Everybody, I would like you all to meet estate's new butler, Elias. I am pleased to serve. Do let me know if there's anything I may do to make your stay with us more comfortable. Why? Ah, dear Luna, you look like you've seen a ghost. It's not a ghost she's seen, yo. It's her father. I am confused by your words. Master is my father. Nothing strange. Indeed, it's a strange thing to accuse our new attendant of. Elias, do tell, is this girl your daughter? She's not. And she claims to be her parent. Claims me to be a parent. I believe that this issue can be laid to rest. But I don't like the feeling of that person. It's uncomfortable. I wish to leave. Beg your pardon. Luna, darling, come back. Oh dear. Have I offended? Though no fault of your own, surely. Pay no mind. On a different note, I understand that you have procured a certain rare object. Will you please give it to me? Yes, my lord. I believe this is the object you wish, to which you refer. Okay. That will be all. Dismissed. Understood, my lord. Yes, you did say something to that effect. I then meant to ask you, WevHez's, exactly how did you come by this object? Of course, I should know better than to ask such a question to a player character. What the heck? So perhaps your friend will tell me. Wait, what did you just say? Maybe no mind. It was merely a joke. Will you tell me where this came from? It belongs to a friend of ours, and she'll be wanting them back, you know. Ah, such a precious thing to lose. I understand, believe me. But in understanding it is with all my greatest sympathy that I will refuse to return it to you. For just this once, I will implore you to keep on faith alone. I will keep this object, and you will not find your trust abused. Now, on to lighter matters. I believe you have a gym battle to get underway, do we not? WevHez's, you will find the doors to the challenge hall open. Best of luck to you. I'm beginning to doubt if siding with him was really the right thing to do. He acts so strange and just ran off with Anna's pendant like that. And the fact that the butler had it doesn't that mean that he would... Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this. I don't know anymore. These people are weird. Alright, foul play. I guess this was fine. Alright, I got a rare candy just now, right? Might as well just use it. Wait, where's the rare candy? Wait, where's the rare candy? No! Whatever. Fine, let's do this. We are here live at the Van Hanen Castle Gym with the challenger WevHez's, endeavoring to earn the 8th official Reborn League badge. Will he fly or will he fall? We'll find out soon, but the gym battle alone is not the only trial that yet awaits our eager hero. Master, will you do the honors? Naturally, allow me to explain. As you may have heard, Master is a world-renowned master of chess. Was I not going to do the honor? Sorry, Master, the floor is yours. And speaking of the floor, you'll find that it's arranged as a chessboard. Now, of course, it'll be all too unfair for me to ask you to face off against me in such a game. Fear not, I will not be so unscrupulous. Here, instead, is your task. Obeying the normal rules of each chess piece, arrange your pieces in such a way that I am placed in checkmate. There's also new restrictions to each of us. I may not move my pieces, however you may not capture them. However, these pieces are still considered to attack their normal territory. In other words, you have an infinite number of turns to find a solution of checkmate with my pieces locked on their present location. When you think you have found a solution, please access the door below me to check. Finally, if you have any questions regarding normal rules of pieces, so my butler will address. Okay. So I have a king. Is that a queen or a king? What is this? I don't understand. His team is bulky and hit hard if he sets up, but if you can stop him from using Trick Room, Taunt, or focusing his settler, he might be a sitting duck. And though neither side is alone in this battle, chess pieces may come into play too. It almost can move them with his psychic attacks, dealing extra damage, but you might be able to find ways to move them too. Keep in mind that as a good chess game, Pokemon with high intellect or strategy-based attacks will do well here. Good luck. I don't know what this piece is. What is this piece? Like, this is a bishop, right? Is this a queen? Is this it? Very well, and indeed that would be checkmate. Very good. However, there's one more trial for this room. In a normal chess game, one only needs to corner the king for the game to be over. Alas, this is not a normal chess game. Our king will fight back. Well, I'll leave you to that one. I'll be waiting. What the heck? I guess I'll level up my Merker. It comes out from the... Yeah. Hey, WevHez's. He let me up here for this one. Figured I'd get bored waiting out there. Anyway, I'm not great at chess, but I'll bet you can figure this one out, right? Okay, so I got a knight, a rook, as well as a pawn. Is that checkmate? Pawn cannot kill it. That should be checkmate. Hey, done already? Okay, well, I think that's it. Great job, WevHez's. That's my cue to move forward to. See you again. God damn it. Hey, so you've got me pinned at last. Can you make the kill? Oh, alright. Okay. Nice. KS'd. Makes opponent waits. Wow. Okay, now this is difficult. How do you do, challenger? I'll be your attendant for this match, so please inform me if there's any way in which I may be of service. It is with some remorse that I admit I am barred from divulging the solution to this puzzle, but I will offer what clues I may. For instance, here infinite potential will be your guiding force. Please begin. God, I have so many pawns and everything now. King is blocked. So I need to threaten using a knight, right? I need a knight to threaten. But when I threaten with a knight, the knight will have to go this way. I cannot move my stuff. Okay, okay, oh gosh. King cannot move. Okay, that's fine. Pawns, please go aside. Okay, thank you. Need to threaten using a knight. Okay, so threaten using a knight. Like so. This way he can only move to the left, right? Nothing else matters. So infinite potential. Can pawns turn into something else after they reach the end? Huh. Let's try it. Knight. There we go. Once we have our knight, everything is settled. That should be checkmate. Please examine the board. Therefore, oh, lovely. Seems you've done it. Do you now understand to what I was referring when I was mentioned infinite potential? When one can look past what is presented to them, one finds new world abounding with possibility. Indeed, it is our reliance on only what we can see that makes us truly blind. This is one of the many reasons that I prefer to linger in the eternity of darkness. It is a nirvana. Nonetheless, I trust I will meet you in the darkness soon. For now, Master awaits. Goodbye. Though the stone may fold away, the woods remain steadfast. The way is sealed, tempt it open. Oh gosh, seriously. And so our challenger has made it this far, but can he surmount the final trial? We'll find out now. Okay, so I have pawns that can possibly go all the way to the front to change, and okay, and move it back up. That should be it. Let's go. It seems you solved it. Anyway, I see you again, but I mean, my handsomest, most intelligent, handsome, cunning, elegant, and charming man in the world. Do you really think you can beat him? Oh well, stay tuned to find out. Dude, you are really hard to solve. Ow. What just happened? Okay, let's go heal. God damn it, Macro. You are the chosen one. I loved you. Oh wait, oh. Okay, so I'm guessing Heracross would be good. Heracross and yeah. If you're wondering why I haven't been leveling up my characters, well, I assure you I have been. It gets really difficult, okay? I really don't. Okay, so this is the final boss. Let's do this. Well met, WevHez's. Voila. I believe there's no further cause for ado. Are you ready? I guess. Go, WevHez's. Beat his butt. Haha, as if anyone could beat my master. Now, there's no need for such an attitude, Gardevoir. If you say so, master. Hehe, WevHez's, please pay no mind to Gardevoir's capriciousness. She can hardly help it. Moreover, I wish the both of you good luck. The battle shall be 6-on-6 double battle. Either trainer will be allowed to make substitutions. The battle ends when all of either trainer's Pokemon have been knocked out. Now, the tactics and art of Pokemon can be said to be not unlike those of the game of chess. Although, archaic mechanics and strategies are seldom considered by the average trainer, one must rise above such mediocrity in order to succeed. However, unlike chess, there are certain aspects that can be betrayed. Indeed, I believe it's time for Black to make the first move. Begin. I need to get rid of his setups before they happen. So, that's a thing. It's a double battle. Now, setups. Who would be setting up? Real Nicholas will be setting up, I guess. So we need to get rid of him. I'm really afraid that he might survive. Yeah, he survived. So need to get rid of it. Okay, good. Moxie is really good. Okay. Oh gosh. Night Slash. Oh, Metagross is so tanky. Moxie! No, 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 oh gosh! Heracross. Leftovers. Alright, let's do it. Malamar. I know what to do with that. Nito Slasher. Okay. Okay, Ice Punch is decent. Slow King. I have something to deal with that. Oh gosh, Hyper Potion. Scald. What? That did not happen. Okay, okay. Leftovers, dude. I need to get rid of the Metagross. Get rid of Metagross. Yes. Avoided the attack, okay. But this one you can never avoid. Okay, that's fine. Okay, attack Rose. Nasty plot. Okay, okay, okay. That's at least no Trick Room. Because Rio Nicholas is gone. Alright. Hyper Potion again. Slowking gets hit as well. Magical Leaf kills it. Yes! Still healing. God. Bird. Gigadivore. I guess. Okay, Metagross is down. Bird, 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 bird. Psychic, slam into Arcanine. Okay. Okay. Murkrow is actually pretty good here. I'll play. No, I'll play a Murkrow. Yeah. Ah! Okay, that's it. And that's checkmate. Ah, the endgame is ever painting. But that is a battle worthy of its victory, as you are now worthy of the Millennium Badge. Thank you. That granted, Pokemon up to level 65 will obey you without question. And for our winners, one more special prize, Trick Room. A move that, like that, hardly needs explaining, right? Congrats, WevHez. Agreed, that was a lovely performance. You did admirably, Gardevoir. And of course, you as well, WevHez. I look forward to engaging you myself. Oh dear Luna, will you be facing WevHez here or in the valley? Oh, I should much prefer in the valley if it may be so. If you did not know, WevHez, I too am a gym leader of Reborn, but the stones and shadows of the rabbit hole we call Iola Valley make such an excellent battleground for a battle. After all, where better than the Valley of the Shadow of Death to stage a challenge upon the most beautiful type, darkness. Was that one planned? I would think not. No, at least it was certainly nothing I did. Perhaps something has happened to our power. Let us quit this place for now. Ever feared and ever misunderstood. For it was in darkness hence I came, in darkness hence I leave. Well, just you and me now, WevHez. Alone, in the darkness. Do you feel the moment? I'm just kidding with you. Calm down. See you on the flip side. Okay. This is really scary. And I still have some decent Pokemon. Oh my god, it's really creepy when it's just the chess pieces here. Please don't reanimate and attack me. I'm really scared. I'm not joking. This is really creepy. This is really creepy. Oh gosh. What the heck is that? Well met, young master. Please follow me. I have already secured an escape route from our assailants. This way, swiftly. Okay. As they say, checkmate. But surely you are not surprised. Indeed, I am not, nor was I ever any such servant to the estate. To believe as such much, one would have to be even blinder than I ever was. And yet the swine-bred Domus is no fool. Why then, knowing that I was indeed not fully hypnotized, should he allow me into his estate? But he believed he had brainwashed me, the same way he did my daughter. And so it has become all the easier to reclaim her. Of course, I'll suffer none to stand in my way. That means you, WevHez. Though it's hardly only my way you've been in now, is it? Solaris has told me all that I need to know about your impudent meddling with the T-Meteor. I shall not permit you just interfere with their divine purpose. Eradicate the unclean city. Restore the ruin below it to greatness. To all who would thwart that design, judgment shall Nido King. WevHez, they caught Luna. They should have captured you as well. Yeah, well, I don't go down without fight, or at least some sweet talk first. Your lecherous implications only condemn you further. Do you believe that the two of you together can best me? Wanna find out? Do not mistake my little experiment of drawing out on our Lord Arceus' power as the limit of my own ability. Your own ability doesn't matter right now. I know what I gotta do. Cause I know that WevHez's team's all messed up from that gym battle. That's why you waited to act until now, right? So I'll fight you myself. WevHez surpassed me a long time ago, so even if I do lose, it doesn't matter, right? So you go on, WevHez. I'll hold him up while you get out of here. Rescuing Luna is up to you now, okay? How noble sacrifice. You know who I am, don't you? Yep, I figured it out. You're one of the elite. I only resent that you have to side with these meteor goons. Then you understand there will be no sweet talk. You will bow before the Lord. Well, suddenly a reborn crystal appeared. And I'm using it. God damn it. I want to go back and help out. I don't need this sass right now. What? There are T-Meteor goons everywhere. What the heck? Hold it right there. Was that convincing? Regardless, it seems there to have been enough to fool them. Didn't I say before, choose the right head for the right job? Of course, one might wonder just how I had an outfit as this in the first place. Almost makes me look suspicious. Now quickly, follow me. What the heck? I cannot stay long, but allow me to leave you with this. As you must have heard, they had captured Luna. Unfortunately, I had not the foresight to teach Luna to teleport as well. Though if I could... Never mind. More importantly, Elias may portray himself as a holy man, but his true nature has been made clear. However, T-Meteor is not the only shady dealing he has. I have a hunch on where Luna will be taken, but for reasons of my own, I must make myself scarce. I ask you to follow in my stead. I suspect you'll be somewhere around 7th Street in Reborn City. If you can't find the place, I suggest you contact someone who's a bit more familiar with the city back alley dealings. gonna keep this amethyst pen a little bit longer. But what is it I know of it? Well, Luna holds its twin. Shouldn't that be an answer enough? I heard a story once about these keys being purchased from a traveling merchant. I wonder who that might have been. As we said before, it's not all is black and white or dark or light. Wrong is sometimes right. In is often out. And sometimes up may be the only way down. In this case, all you need to do is read between the lines, or rather walk between them. Adieu. We'll meet again. Holy crap! Did you just... Okay, that's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Like, the meteor goons are like, what the heck, where is WevHez? Where could he be? Yoo-hoo, I'm up here. How do I get out of here though? Oh, there we go. I don't... I already have a ponyta. It's really dangerous. What the heck is going... Dude, chill, Taurus, wait, chill, hey. Oh, huh, okay, interesting. Ah, that was cool, thanks. Okay, let's go down again. I think they're going all the way to Reborn again, right? Where am I supposed to go anyway? Oh, 7th Street, right? Somebody who knows 7th Street. This is 7th Street, right? Oh, Team Aqua. Let's go talk to Team Aqua. Maybe they know something. Those Starlies. Lapis Ward. Hey, boss? Boss? I believe it's time for something that we've meaning to do for a long time. We're gonna hit my gang at their heart. Now we're gonna invade their base. Meet us there, will be needing your power. Okay. Guess I have to meet them tonight then. Alright then. Guess I'll end it here, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.